All right, so we got this Silent Hill F review. I just got done finishing it. Man, what a game this was! I really enjoyed Silent Hill F. I just got off from playing Silent Hill, the remake, Silent Hill 2, the remake. So I was already in the whole vibe of the world of Silent Hill. I grew up in the early 2000s playing the originals on the PlayStation. And so I'm a huge fan of Silent Hill. Even some of the movies I like. But I really thought Silent Hill 2, the remake, just really brought it back. So this one coming out, being in a different setting. I was actually kind of up for it, the whole Japanese setting, and I'm also up for Silent Hill trying different things. So yeah, it worked. It had the whole slow, creepy vibe, and it had interesting combat. And the thing is, with Silent Hill, a lot of people don't understand the combat is supposed to feel like that. You're supposed to feel kind of out of place. You're not like a superhero. So the combat is supposed to feel sluggish. And but once you get like, see, the whole point of the combat is you basically have to counter the attacks. And once you get a good counter, it actually feels pretty good. It's kind of hard at first, and I also think uh, basically you're letting the game's letting you know right away that you're going to take it into New Game Plus. So once you finish the game, you know that there's room for more interesting styles of the combat. And I thought the combat was pretty interesting, a little frustrating at first, but that's okay. Silent Hill's always had kind of a frustrating combat, but it's more about Silent Hill's more about the mood and the atmosphere, and I think Silent Hill F captured that. And I really enjoy just changing up the whole, style of where it's located. Don't get me wrong, I love the originals and I love coming back to those towns, but sometimes it's nice to see a whole different perspective. I put the game into Japanese with the English subtitles, and it really just made kind of a really creepy, authentic world of the old Japan era there. And what I like about survival horror and Silent Hill is the graphical design of atmosphere for these type of games, and where you feel like you're in this world. And if it's captured right, it could be a really special game. And I really think they're going to a different direction was a smart plan to do. As long as they kept the atmosphere of it felt like Silent Hill. It felt like Silent Hill, but something different. And the whole sections of where you're going out of one world into another spiritual world, I thought it was really interesting, and the parallels of going back and forth, I thought were interesting. So the combat I thought was pretty good. The graphics obviously are amazing. The story I thought was really good too. It's kind of about it's a coming to age story of a young girl's pain of family and adapting to friends and the dynamics between good and bad people. And you kind of feel that in the game as you're playing it. It's really emotional and dark, and that's kind of what you want from a Silent Hill game. Silent Hill's always been a supernatural, spiritual, emotional style of gaming. It's not like Resident Evil. Silent Hill has always been its own thing, and I feel like they captured that vibe of the old ones. I mean, we're never gonna get that creepy early 2000 vibe era, because of a lot of different things. But I think with Silent Hill the remake and now Silent Hill F, I really believe that Silent Hill is back, and I'm really happy that they're making survival horror games like this, and they're doing well because that means we're going to get more of them. So I would love to see a sequel to this, even if it's in the same world of the Japanese setting, or even if they take the whole atmosphere somewhere else to another setting in a different part of the world. That would be interesting too. But I really think they laid down the foundation to bring out more of this style. And like I said, it felt creepy. It was really dark. It dealt with some really dark themes emotionally and spiritually. And it had some really creative puzzle designs that kind of like, it was very puzzle heavy. But it was okay because the atmosphere was so thick that, I mean, I like doing the puzzles, even though I'm not good at them, but I eventually will figure it out. But the puzzles are there for it's like pacing. So this game had a good pacing of, where you're kind of, there's like three different pacings of a game like this. You're searching for items, and then you're doing the combat pacing, and then the entire puzzle pacing. And this game laid out a good version of that. You were wandering around a lot. That's one thing about Silent Hill I like, is that sometimes it's just quiet and you're just kind of like searching in these houses and going around and getting items to bring back, to open a door. And the game did a good job of that. And then it just got really puzzle heavy. But if you're a Silent Hill fan, you know that Silent Hill, that's what Silent Hill does. Silent Hill is a very puzzle heavy survival horror game. And I'm glad they brought that back, because if you're a fan of the old ones, you enjoy that kind of stuff. So it's cool to see a Silent Hill game in this era. That's what's so fun about Silent Hill Remake and Silent Hill F, is that they're current gen. And if you like if you like graphics of your old style games come to life, it's really cool to sit there and see an old school survival horror game with the new gen graphics in front of you. And it's just wow. I mean, between Silent Hill Remake looking the way it did is just shocking. I mean, if you're anybody that grew up like me in gaming and have seen, how far games have come, a lot of the younger guys really can't relate to how over like real time, seeing these games come to life. I mean, I couldn't imagine the remake of this of old Silent Hill 2 looking like this. I mean, it's amazing to watch. So I think with the success of these, we're just gonna get more. And like I said, with Silent Hill F, it's different, but old school. Like, it has different ideas with the combat and with the character setting, but I felt personally like it was a Silent Hill game. When I walked away with it, I automatically can't wait to play the New Game Plus, because I can't wait to because with these games, the first playthrough is always going to be the rough one, because you don't know the outline of the world, of the puzzles. You don't know where certain items are, so you're unsure. And also, you're starting to get a hang of the combat, the timing of the countering, and this game almost has a few RPG elements of it, where you're kind of building your character. So I can't wait to go back with New Game Plus and unravel more ideas, more gameplay mechanics. And I see a lot. I do see some replay value. So it's probably going to be on my list of games I play every year, especially around the October season. So I can't recommend. Would I score Silent Hill let's say if I had to go 1 to 10, for me, it's a 9 because I love survival horror games. So I got to give it a 9 because I'm a huge fan of this genre. I'm not someone that's like not a big fan and I played Silent Hill. No, I'm a huge fan. I know why the game, the combat looks like that because I played the older ones, and the older ones' combats were even harder. I went into this as a fan, so I have to give it a 9 because not only do I give it a 9 for that reason, I give it a 9 because I'm a fan of the genre. So this is my review of Silent Hill F. I really enjoyed it, and give it a try, guys. It's a fun horror game.